Hello, hello, everyone. Come on and join us. Got a good topic for you tonight. Just gonna wait till everybody chime on in, tap in, tap in. Come on and tap in. It's 7 p.m. Got some good information for you tonight. Beyond the Batter chat, our second live. It is Tuesday night, 7 p.m. and I am geared for tonight's message. Loving your business. Come on and chime in. Come on and tap in. Let me know you're here. Waiting on a couple of more viewers. Sit back and relax. Just like I told you last week, bring a good, nice, warm glass or cup of tea. Maybe bring your glass of wine. Get ready for a wonderful topic. Loving your business. I got some special guests tonight. Man, we're going to have a good night tonight. Join me. Come on and tap in. I see those numbers going up. Come on and tap in. Beyond the Batter. Loving your business. Follow us on Instagram at Cup of Cake Greensboro. We're waiting on you. Like and share the live. Like and share the live. Soon as you join, share out. Tell everyone where we are. It is 7 p.m. You are here tonight for a certain reason. And you know what that reason is? To learn how to love your business. Come on and tap in. Like and share. Tag your business friends. Tag that special someone. You know, V-Day is coming up. Guess what? We're learning about love. Love is the topic tonight. But guess what? Business is also on the menu tonight. So go ahead and tap in. I see those numbers rising. That's what I like to see. The topic tonight is loving your business. Tag, like, share. Get everybody to come on in and join us tonight. It is 7 p.m. and I am super excited about teaching how to love your business. You don't want to miss this. It's going to bless you. Giving it about a good 30 more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Like and share. I see those like and shares are going. Go ahead and tag. We don't want to lose you. We're almost there. Like and share. How the young people say, tap in. Come on, tap in. All right, so welcome to tonight. All right, tonight's live. We are live. It is 7:03. We are starting right on time, and I got some people that are going to join me tonight for Beyond the Batter chat. I'm super excited. My name is Tamika Troxler, and I am so excited and so blessed to have you on my live tonight. I'm going to go ahead and have Brandy Baker to join me, and Lance Butler. Go ahead and tap in, you two. Look at those wonderful faces. Excellent. Go ahead, guys, and chime in. The first thing that we're going to do tonight, I'm going to introduce myself. I am Tamika Troxler, and I am the founder of Beyond the Batter. Beyond the Batter is a women's empowerment group. But let me tell you how God is really working on me with that. I had a couple of guys to join me on live last week, and I was just thinking, you know what? I might have to expand this business. I might have to expand this empowerment team because I got a lot of fellas that are interested in their business and how to grow it. So we are really at Beyond the Banner thinking about how we're going to revamp that. So for right now, it is a women's empowerment team. It's a women's empowerment movement. That's what I want to call it, because God is moving us in this position that we're in currently. So I have my friends with me, Lance, and I have the lady in business, Brandy Baker. I'm going to go ahead and let them chime in and tell a little bit about themselves, and we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. Go ahead, ladies first, as always. Brandy Baker.
Hey guys, I had to unmute myself. I thought Lance was going to have me, but when your people mute you, but then they don't mute you. Hey guys, welcome to Beyond the Banner. I'm so glad to be here. As Tamika said, my cousin, I'm just here to give as much feedback as I can. I'm a business owner. Again, my name is Brandy Baker. I own a trucking company, MAI Trucking, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Also own several, I do real estate sales. So I'm a realtor, and I also am partnering a real estate investment company here in Greensboro as well. So a lot of different things that I do. But I am here tonight to talk about love. I'm here to talk about who I am and how knowing who I am has impacted my effectiveness and purpose in business, and being able to create something in a visual, in being able to build something from vision into manifestation. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. And I look forward to talking to everybody. Have a good one.
I'm telling you, you see how my people just tap in. I'm telling you, they're already tapped in with the love of God. They're already anointed. All right. And I'm going to tell you something that goes with business. Being anointed and being blessed by God it goes right with business. So that's why I'm always talking about it. And like I always start my calls, if that's not you and that's not your cup of tea, then this is not the place for you. We are God-fearing people in business. All right. The next person I have on my screen is Lance, and Lance is our tech guy. So welcome him to the team. Lance, I'll let you tell a little bit about yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Lance, and same as Brandy, I'm a small business owner. I have my own consulting firm where I help small businesses with marketing, branding, building them up. Whatever you need, I can do it. I'm also a partner in a real estate investment group here in Greensboro as well. Same as her, I'm learning. She already learned, but I'm learning valuable lessons through my experience and through Christ that helps me navigate through those things. So if you have any questions, men, especially if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know and I'll chime in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're really thankful and excited. This team you see here is the dynamic trio. These are my people that I am definitely that's helping me, move beyond the banner, beyond our thoughts, beyond what our minds can even think about right now, because this is going to blow up. And when it does, you guys, I want you to go ahead and keep tapping in. So first things first, we go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on the dot. We like to be on time. So we're going to go live 7 p.m. every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we will bring you a topic about business. Now, we're always going to relate our topics to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because we are people of faith. So we're always going to, make sure that we connect the dots with that. So let's get started. And the first thing we're talking about is loving your business. So when you think about that topic, I want to take about a minute. I want you to think about, and I hope you got your journals out, because like last week we had our journals. I hope you're writing down our topic and really starting to formulate some thoughts here. What does loving your business mean to you? I'm going to let you think about that a little bit while we're all thinking. I'm going to think about, what does loving your business, what does loving my business, what does loving her business mean to you? What does it mean to me? And what does it mean to Brandy? Let's think about that really fast. Go ahead and start the chat if you can. You can post your comments. What does loving your business mean to you? Go ahead and get that chat going, right? What does loving your business mean to you? while you're thinking, I want to get your minds, to start generating some thoughts. The way I help you generate those thoughts is I'm going to start asking you a couple of questions. What is love? We're talking about loving your business. So what is love? That's the first thing. That's the first breakdown, because love is a part of that word loving. All right. So we're going to break this down tonight for you. Loving your business. What is love? Okay. Is loving your business a relationship? That's another thing that I'm going to ask you. Is loving your business, is it like a relationship? Do you have to be married to your business? Uh-oh. See, now we get warm. Do we have to be committed to our business? Have you divorced your business lately? Okay. Have you separated from your business lately? See, now we're starting to think here. Now our minds is generating loving your business. See, I'm a teacher by day, so I like to make sure that I have an objective there. I like to make sure, and I look at you guys as my students now. I like to make sure that I'm generating some thoughts here. Okay. If I give you that title and I just stand back and I just explain my opinion, then I haven't taught you what loving your business is. So the objective here, all right, loving your business, the objective is we're going to break this down. We got to break love down. We got to be able to look at that vocabulary, break it all the way down. And then by the time we leave today, we're going to say, oh, okay, I know why she titled that. I know why Brandy's here to talk about loving your business. This is how this is going to go tonight. You're going to learn. See, our first live, we went live and we really dug into getting your attention. Now we got you locked in. So now it's time to teach you the lesson. Now it's time for you to become the student of Beyond the Batter. I'm super excited about you chiming in and tapping into that comment section and telling us what loving your business means to you, because we're ready to talk to you. So my other question to you is, have you fallen out of love with your business? Or have you fell in love with your business? Let me say that again. Have you fallen out of love with your business? Or have you fell in love with your business? Yeah, we're talking about business here, but if I'm going to break the term love down, it's an action. All right. Love is an action word. We have to produce action if we're going to say, I love you. If I love my cousin, I'm going to produce action. All right. If I love my brother in Christ, I'm going to produce action. If I love my business, I'm simply going to produce the action. Loving your business. So that's the first breakdown, and I hope you guys are writing it down right now in your journal. Love is an action word. I have to produce action as the business owner if I'm going to ensure that that my consumers is going to stay with me. Your consumers want the action from you. Your consumers wants the production from you. I have to stay connected and committed to my business. So therefore, I have to understand what love means first. I have to understand that I have to be committed to my business. And then third, I have to produce the action. Brandy, go ahead and tap in about what you feel loving your business is.
I think loving your business is about the end in mind, right? Because I think a lot of people start a business with a simple, I'm looking to make money, or someone else told me that I could make money doing this, or I just want to do a side hustle. Let me go on YouTube. Let me look on Instagram. Let me figure out who all these different people, what their side hustles are, right? You can't really love your business until it really is attached to something you love about yourself, right? So for me, right, I love businesses that have difficult problems, right? That have hard problems to figure out. So for me, all of my businesses are businesses that there's very difficult problems for me to solve. Even when I was working at a job, when I was getting to know my talent, getting to know my skill, understanding what motivates me to get up every day and work, I realized that I'm a problem solver. So everything that I do in business has to be an environment where I'm consistently in positions of difficult problems. So how am I going to enjoy a business that doesn't have difficult problems? Like, it's just very simple. It doesn't reflect and it doesn't connect to my personality. So over time, as you grow and as you get to know yourself more and more, and you fall in love with who you are and how what you are begins to bleed into the prosperity of your business. It's when you connect to what you love about yourself, what you love, what makes you tick, what makes people say, wow, you know what? You're really good at that. You're really good at this. And that's how I fell in love with my business. I began to attack hard problems, and then other people were benefiting from it. So, I mean, I think that is the basis and the foundation of like loving something, loving your business. It's like finding what makes you look amazing as when it comes to your talent too, right? Like sometimes what exemplifies your talent, right? What do you do that makes you say, you know what, that's where you should be because you're really good at that, right? Because that actually boosts your self-esteem, your self-confidence, right? And that's the whole part of business, right? Is it should be making you feel like every day you're achieving more, you're achieving something new, you're achieving something better.
You got a lot of you hit a lot of pockets for me.
Yeah.
If I go back to, you said consistent. Oh, I get so excited about that word consistent. Because it goes deeper than business. Now we got to break. Now we got to break, guys. Okay. Get a little comfortable, because what we're going to do and what we're about to do is we got to break ourselves. All right. First, we got to get a little transparent. Okay. We got to sit in our seat a little bit tonight and realize that consistency is key here for loving your business. So but when we talk about consistency, do we do this in every area of our life? Now I feel the wheels rolling. Do we provide consistency in everything that we touch? That's a question for your journal. Do I provide consistency in every aspect of my life, in every area of my life? That's the first question that you need to be asking yourself. Is my business and what I pour into my business, does it birth consistency? When people see my business name, do they think of consistency? Am I consistent with posting my product? Do I post my product on a daily basis? Am I staying consistent to my viewers? That's a question for you to put in your journal. We're teaching you tonight, guys. This is a class. Now we're in session here. Last night we got a little comfortable. I said last night. Last week we got a little comfortable. Okay, we let our shoes off. But tonight we're gonna learn. Are you consistent at what you're doing and what you're bringing forth with your business? I love that point that Brandy made there. That's so imperative. It's so vital for your growth of loving your business. Let's take it all the way back to dating. See, I told you I'm going to get a little close to you tonight. When you first meet someone, the thoughts and the feelings that you get is, oh my gosh, you might get a little overwhelmed. I know I started doing this when I wasn't married. I go, ooh, okay. I see somebody I like. Before I was married, I'm interested in that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I get all these overwhelming feelings. You get happy, you get excited, you start getting curious. I wonder what that person's about. And then once that person decides to finally be into you and you decide to be into them, the fun is still there. The flame has been lit and you are in your what? Honeymoon stage. But what happens after the coast is clear and after the flame dissolves? Now the real person comes up. I always tell, and I joke with my husband a lot. I say, people need to be on a 90-day plan, because in 90 days, I promise you, you will find out a lot about anybody. So let's tie this into business. In 90 days, think about that first 30 days when you think about that new business. Oh my goodness, nobody can tell you nothing. Honey, you're going to make $1 million. You're going to be, I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be posting every single day. My product, guys, I'm going to stay at a $5 per cupcake rate. And then the honeymoon stage phase. We're in the 60-day plan now. I'm a little tired. My 9-to-5 job, it really got to me today. I really can't post nothing tonight. I'm just going to go to bed. I really ain't going to even look at that. Well, then we come up on 70 days. You ain't posted in 2 weeks. Nobody has heard from you. Now, consistency is now not following you. You see how that goes. You see how that's connected to relationship. After 60 days and after the dating process, I already got them. I ain't got to go too hard no more. They know who I am. That's how we treat our business sometimes. I ain't got to go too hard no more. My customers know who I am. I can sit back and relax now. No. When you decide to sit back and relax and don't provide consistency, guess what happens? Someone else is going to one-up you. Someone else is sitting back thinking, okay, see, you're taking the rest. So now let me go ahead and start my business. So you got to understand, you have to keep the consistency in business. Brandy, you said something else about relationship with your business. Go ahead and chime in again.
I think I was talking about just like, there's hard times in business, right? Like I have employees, right? So there are I think in right now I'm in a season where me and my business, we know what we desire for the outcome. There are times where you and your business, you don't connect. Like your business is doing one thing and your vision for your business is doing something totally different.
Come on.
Right?
So that disconnect.
Ooh. It's just a total disconnect. And you're trying to put processes and procedures and everything in place so that it looks like what you have envisioned. Right? So I'm in a season now where my vision of what's supposed to happen is actually happening. Ooh. And in this timing, this is when other people try to make you change your business so that you can add them to it, right? So that you can connect with them, right? So I think a part of loving your business is realizing that when you finally sync in with yourself, in with your business, and your systems work and they produce what you envisioned, that's the time when people come in, like customers or employees or whoever they may be, your business is designed to give them the best results.
I like that.
The best results. And when they come in and it's not a good fit. Now, this is another thing about us learning who we are and loving ourselves. We should always be striving to be the best person in every circumstance. Now, that's first. But then when you've done that work on yourself and you have engaged with several different people and you know how your business flows, and it doesn't matter if you have a person that never responds but once a month, or you have a person that harasses you, or you have an employee that wants you to change everything. You've done a lot of those where you figured out now that, okay, no, my system works for all types of personalities.
Come on.
And for the sake of that, you don't fit. And I'm not going to lose sleep or money or my vision trying to make you fit. And that's a part of being in relationship with your business. You have to love your business enough to say, me, my business, and this doesn't match.
Oh my gosh, I like that. I like that because we connected. See, tonight we're going to connect the dots, and that's why I said it. We're always going to refer back to our objective here to teach you about loving your business. Okay, but while we teach you about loving your business, you're going to see a slight spin here, and it's going to be connecting the dots. You got to love you. And see, when you love you, you produce consistency. When you love you, you make a connection with who you need to make a connection with. And everything else that just don't fit, you don't try to make it fit. I love what Brandy Baker said here about not trying to make things fit in your puzzle that does not belong. That's a part of loving you and loving your business. What am I saying here? Okay, well, let me take you to class. If I am saying that that's a part of loving you and loving your business, what I'm suggesting to you, okay, is find your niche first. Let's write that down. Find your niche to your business. Okay, we already wrote down what love is to us. We already have written down we got to be consistent. Now we're writing down, okay, what is my niche? Why does that even matter what your niche is? It matters, guys. It's so important. It's so vital to your business success. You got to find your niche. It shows how well you love yourself and your business. Many times what we see on Instagram and on Facebook is everybody's doing the same thing. There's no authentic behavior behind the screen. It seems as if everybody is scrolling and saying, okay, that looks good. I'm going to post that to my page. Okay, that looks good. Let me post it to my page. No, find your niche. Find your niche. I want my cousin to talk a little bit about finding her niche in trucking. Finding your niche in trucking.
So trucking is really interesting. I kind of fell on trucking. I did a trucking analytical project for a job that I worked on. And once I did it, I saw the numbers and I saw how much money that we had to pay out for shipping. And I'm an accountant, so I did this for our cost analysis. And I realized that we were having a lot of freight issues. And as I mentioned before, like, I am a problem solver. I like to take big problems and I like to solve them. So when I found this, I immediately was like, okay, well, if I had one truck and it could provide service to the company that doesn't have the service they need right now, that's one problem solved. And then if I add two, and then if I add three, right? And that was me solving a problem, right? Now, did I know how much it would take to run a trucking company? I had no idea, because if I did, I probably would have did a whole lot of stuff totally differently. But this makes me think about a very, very small thing that has recently come up over the years, but it's the people that rearrange closets and organizers. It makes me think about what we're really talking about, because that was a person that was like, I love organizing closets, organizing my house. I do this at my house. And people have come to my house and said, wow, you're really good at organizing things.
Right.
Then they were like, and I love to do it. So why wouldn't I do it for other people? Right. And I think that's the part of like finding out yourself watching your, and when my cousin said consistency, you just so know yourself.
It's so vital.
You know yourself. You know what you love to do. You know what you're crazy about doing. That's what my cousin did with baking. She loves to bake, and she's crazy about baking. And just the little things about baking make her excited and make her laugh and make her desire to do it more. And she did that way before making money from it.
Right.
She enjoyed that.
That's a key point here. for our viewers. And if you're just chiming in, if you're just tapping in, come on in. We're glad you're here. We're talking about loving your business. Yeah. And we're also telling you that you got to have action behind it. Okay. Yeah. You got to produce action. You got to make sure you're consistent. Okay. You got to make sure you're consistent. You got to make sure you're not trying to fit pieces in your puzzle that don't belong.
That's good.
And then fourth, you got to find your niche. You know, and then Brandy just hit on something really, really, really huge. What she just said, she dropped the gem. She said, my cousin liked baking before she generated money. Uh-oh. See, a lot of times, most business owners go in business because they're craving financial satisfaction. You can't crave financial satisfaction, all right, for too long. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Yeah, I might need a little bit of cash flow. Let me think of something really quick that sounds good and that's a trend. We're going to get into some things tonight. It's trendy, so let me go ahead and do that to generate some cash flow. Well, let me tell you about trying to generate cash flow and not having passion behind it. It doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. The batter comes out whack. Throw it out. No one wants to eat it. You know why? Because passion is not with it. Passion connects you to the paycheck, period. The paycheck might be there for you at the beginning, but after a while, that's what's going to happen to you. If there's no passion connected to it, it's going to die down. You're not going to feel like doing it anymore. So the money was generated for a short period of time. You wasn't really passionate about it. So the business did not stay. And now you are in a divorce. Now you're in the courtroom with your business, taking off your business ring. I'm out of here. Now you're divorced from your business. Why? Because the passion did not lead the way. Yes, we want to generate income. Yes, we want to generate financial satisfaction, financial success, financial relief. But what is the relief of the financial satisfaction if I don't have the passion behind it? It won't generate longevity wealth. That's it. That's why we're here, because this topic is really, really serious. It's real business. Loving your business is super important for you to learn before you try to do anything else.
You know what I was going to add to me?
Yes.
I think it's important, you know, because there's a thing that people do too, right?
Right.
And they'll be like, because there's seasons, right? There's seasons. Seasons come, seasons go, right?
Come on.
In different seasons of your life, you're going to be doing things for different reasons that God ordained to build character, to build development, to build gifts. You know, you're going to be building a relationship with the Lord. So he's going to be trying to see like how good you are at your stewardship for over a whole lot of things. Like, I don't want anybody to ever feel like passion is about knowing who you are, because the things that make you passionate are things that are inside of you. Right? They come from the inside, right? You can apply your gift to any business. The only way you could be a part of something and not know what your purpose was is to not know your purpose at all.
What? Oh!
Because there's no type of business that I could find myself in where problem solving wouldn't be a tool or a gift for God to use in that place.
Come on.
So when you're in your season of allowing God to show you and direct you, that's the season where you learn about who you are, and you allow God to sharpen those things about who you are, and they benefit someone else in a short season, because how you treat someone else's business is a reflection of how people will treat your business.
I like that. How you treat someone else's business is a reflection of how you would treat your business. Brandy, that's a huge gem for tonight. How you treat someone else's business is how you're going to what? Treat your business.
Period.
Okay. And it goes back to what we were saying about connecting the dots here by using that example of, well, if I'm going to love myself, okay, or if I'm not going to love myself, then it's going to show, and it's going to it's going to show in how I love my business. It's going to show in every aspect of my life. So you got to make sure that you love you first. That's excellent, Brandy. Keep going.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, you know, there's times where, like, we want everybody's in the stock market. That's a great thing to do. I think doing stock is a great side hustle, whether you hire someone or whether you do it yourself. I think that's a great thing. So we're not saying that when you follow social media and people are giving you advice about multiple streams, that we aren't applying these streams in our own personal life, because we do, right? But what we are saying is a lot of times people give up and they fall out of love with something too soon, really because they haven't done the initial work, right? If you are late to your job every single day and you don't care, I'm not talking about you're late and you actually care. I'm talking about you're late to your job every day and you don't care. You turn your work in late, right? You don't care about what your boss thinks. Your boss, you don't feel like he's a great boss. You feel like he should do more for you and consider how you feel more.
Ooh,
then how are you going to be a business owner to employees that feel the same way?
That's good. That's good.
Right? You shouldn't be thinking about, when I work for other people, I think about that they are the owner. I consider that they are the owner of the company. So then it puts me in the mind frame that I'm the owner. So like the report that you just gave me, you need this now. Because this is something that is going to be vital to the progressive movement of this business. That's not just because I'm doing it, because I'm getting paid to do it. And in business, you're going to do so much stuff you're not even going to get paid to do.
You just listen.
That's the real entrepreneurship.
she just, and Lance is like over here going crazy. I see Lance on my screen, because if you're an entrepreneur, you know what she just said.
Yes.
It's going to be times where you're going to do things for free. Okay. You're going to be doing things that dig all the way into your pocket. Okay.
Yes.
Get ready to eat noodles for about 6 months. Okay.
Yep.
Seriously. People don't show you the backdrop.
No, they don't.
Behind the backdrop. They don't show you that. What they want to show you is, oh, we're good. Everything's kosher. Everything's great. No, everything doesn't go that way all the time. Can it be good? Yes. But we are trying to dive into how to love your business. So we got to weed out all this other stuff. We got to dig through the dirt first. Okay. It's like a relationship. I go back to that because that's where God is taking me. It's like building a relationship. That's why my slogan with Cup of Cake is building relationships through cupcakes. I want to bond with you. When you think about a relationship, it's a commitment. It's a bond. It's a mutual decision. It's a mutual agreement. Okay. If I'm going to have a relationship, let's go into our relationships now. It's almost Valentine's Day. We're going to do this tonight, and then we're going to connect it to business. If I'm going to have a relationship with somebody, I'm not in the relationship by myself, am I? No, I got to find the purpose behind it. I got to find the drive as to what keeps me with this person. I got to build a solid connection. I got to put in work. So with your business, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the energy, the time. That's how we show the love for our business. We can't sit back and relax every day. We don't have it that way. Okay. When you're an entrepreneur, you're working day to day. You've got to put in the work. That's the action plan that you've made with yourself. That's the contract that we talked about last Tuesday that you already have signed. You're not going to walk away from this business when it gets rough, because it's your business and you love your business. Ask yourself this. If you're in a relationship right now, or you're in a marriage, both of them are relationship. If you're dating someone, all of it is relationship, okay? You're committed, okay? Especially if you're in a marriage, you're committed, you're bonded to each other. You have a ring as a symbol of your commitment. Does it ever get rough? You see my face? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Do you want to throw in the towel? Absolutely. Do you want to open the front door and say, forget it, all bets are off, I'm out of here? Absolutely. But think about those moments when you first met that person. Let's go back to that. Didn't you really, really get butterflies in your stomach when you thought about them? Didn't you were so excited to put on that cute little dress? Me and you were excited about spraying that cologne. Ooh, I'm going out tonight. That was the feeling you got. I'm going to cherish this person. Wow, he or she is just everything to me. So you got to ask yourself, when you get to those down moments, what brought me here? What keeps me here? It's the love, guys. It's the passion behind it. It's you're going back to your contract and you're just reading it again. Let me just read it. Let me just read my contract just to make just to provide myself with some clarity, provide myself with some more confidence that I can do this. I can stay in business for myself. A lot of people don't give you this reality, guys. This is reality to entrepreneurship. You're not always going to love your business. Some days I'm like, oh, do I really got to bake that? Oh man, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. But when I walk downstairs and I put on my apron, I push start on my oven, I remember what my drive and my passion is. It goes back to loving you so that you can love your business. Now let's get down to some really, really interesting, mind-blowing talk. Now that we've got that out of the way, we want you to know, get out your journal. If you're just joining us, make sure you write this down. Okay? You got to be committed. You got to be consistent. You got to make sure you're not trying to fit in the puzzle pieces that don't fit in your business. You got to find your niche. Okay? You got to. Now let's think about loving you. Why are we even asking that question? Why does it matter that I love myself? When I love myself and I build my confidence, then I'm more passionate, I'm more excited about what I'm doing. I know that's me. If I'm loving something, or if I'm really confident about something, I'm gonna be like, okay, I really, really want to do this. But if I don't love me, then that connection is a disconnect. It's a disconnect. If I don't love me and I'm walking downstairs and I have my customers' order in my hand and I'm reading, because that's what I do, I read and check off on the order form, I'm not going to put no love into my dessert. I'm just not going, because I'm not really feeling it. So the first key to making sure you stay committed is making sure you establish confidence within yourself as a business owner. Confidence. We got to make sure we have the confidence. And then we got to make sure that we are genuinely loving ourselves. Do you have confidence in yourself before you produce confidence in your business? You got to ask yourself them questions. Those questions are vital, all right, to your growth, all right? And then, Brandy, go ahead and chime in. Go ahead and chime in.
I was going to say, yeah, I totally agree. I love that you said like confidence. I think confidence is so important, and it's the basics, right? When you get into business, you're going to be in front of people all the time. You're going to have to be able to network with people that are smarter than you. You're going to have to ask people questions that they feel like you should already know. You can't lack You can't have a sense of lack in yourself when you have to get in these type of rooms, because your business is going to require you to learn, to educate yourself, to advance, to grow, to become stronger mentally, emotionally, right? When you think about the emotions of business, it's rocky, it's up and down. I mean, finances cause people to waver. I mean, you can look at the stock market right now. It's all about money, and people buy and sell based on their emotions, right? And that's how people either make a ton of money or that's how they lose a ton of money. And that's because what are stocks? Equity in business. So the person that owns the stock every day makes decisions based on what? Facts, what they've learned, experiences, or their emotions. So you can't be ironing out like basic fundamental confidence and self-esteem things in the midst of trying to build up the confidence and the self-esteem of a whole nother entity. You're pouring confidence into something that is just being birthed. You're pouring self-esteem into something. That business is relying on your self-esteem. Absolutely. It's relying on your confidence. It's relying on what you know and what you understand and your experience. And you're going to push all of that into your business so that it can stand on not much, because it's just getting started. And over time, it will build and produce what you've been speaking about, right? For the whole time. So I love that you said that. I think confidence is like, people don't buy what people don't believe in.
There you go. And that's the whole purpose. People don't buy into, if you're not going to believe it, then I'm not buying into it. And that goes back to something that was said last week about people buy into you.
Exactly.
You're the business.
Yep.
You are a walking billboard for your business. That's why when I suggested last week, watch what you do on your Instagrams, watch how you post, watch what you all of those things are vital to your business, because you're a walking billboard for your product. Whatever you're selling, you are the person that they're going to go back to in their head. So you got to make sure that you're a confident business owner. You cannot walk around, all right, insecure. Oh gosh, how am I going to sell this product today? I don't know how I'm going to do. You cannot do that. You got to be, hey, how are you? Let me tell you, you got a couple of minutes? Let me tell you about my amazing product. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. You see the difference there. Now you're kind of getting someone interested. But if my head is down, my eyes are here, my product is kind of mushed up in my head. I don't really want that. Okay. So you got to make sure you build that business confidence. That's what we're going to call it. Business confidence. Build it. Gain the confidence tonight. Because I promise you, if you gain it tonight and you start selling your product, I don't care if you're looking in the mirror. Okay. Have your product in hand and talk to yourself. Talk to that mirror. I am a confident business owner. I'm going to sell out of my product. I'm going to become a millionaire of just selling this product because I have the confidence. Do you think millionaires get to where they are because they're not confident in their product? No, they don't. If they thought about what everybody else said to them, don't start the business. How are you going to do that? That's not a good idea. Then they never would have got to where they are now. You got to have that millionaire's mentality. You got to obtain it. You got to have it. You got to hold on to it, because that's how you get there. Okay, that's how you build business wealth. It's becoming confident in the person that you are, becoming confident in your product that you're selling. When I talk about Cup of Cake, when Brandy talks about her trucking company, my eyes are not here. I'm looking at the person. I'm telling them with my eyes and with my smile, oh, I'm excited to tell you about my product. People always tell me, you run Cupcake different. Yes, I don't listen to everyone and I don't see everything because it's not designed for me to see all of my competitors. If you look at the whole picture, it'll blow your mind and you'll quit.
That's
but
so
if
good.
you stay the course, you gotta stay. Now I'm building my momentum. You have to stay the course, guys. You gotta make sure that your confidence is there. You gotta make sure your tunnel vision is there. If I'm in the tunnel, my vision is clear. If I'm looking to my right and I'm looking to my left constantly, then my vision is blurred. I got to stay on track. So I got to make sure I ask myself every single day, do I have the business confidence to even run my business? If you don't, step out of your own way and give the product to someone else. You see how that works?
Woo.
That's too much. You mean to tell me you're going to step out of your way and give your product to someone else because you don't have the business confidence yet to run it?
Wow.
You got to show up. You got to show up. You got to make sure you meet their expectation. That's your consumers. But you got to make sure you meet your personal expectation. When you are dating someone, you don't show up. Hey, I'm a little late. I'm a little nervous. Even if you're nervous, guess what you're doing? I'm gonna sit here like I'm gonna sit here like I own the place. I know I do. I know I did. I still date my husband. That's why I say I know I do. I still date him. I'm gonna show up. He invite me to dinner. Oh, you better get ready. That's confidence.
And you have something valuable to bring to the table.
Come on. And here,
like you're not, you know, you have something valuable.
Yeah. There you go. You got something valuable. And this drives me to not putting too much on your plate that you can't eat. Oh, now we're going there. See how I invited you to dinner? I invited you to dinner. Now we're on the date.
That's it. That's it.
You're picking too much off the menu that you can't even eat. See, I invited you to dinner because I felt like you were valuable enough to sit and dine with me. I'm talking about your business now. I invited you. This is how God is thinking. I invited you on a personal invite to sit down with me, to eat and break bread with me about your business that I designed, that I destined for you, but you don't even have the confidence yet. Look at you ordering too much, and now you can't eat what's on your plate. We got to get it together.
Wow.
Now I'm eating too much, Brand. I didn't order caviar. I didn't order 2 appetizers. I didn't order dessert before I eat my meal. I didn't order 2 glasses of wine.
You don't know the size of your capacity.
There you go. Could it be that you're eating too much off of your plate at one time? That's why you don't love your business yet.
Wow.
See, when I love someone and when I love myself, I'm kind to myself. I'm gentle.
Oh, my God.
I don't go in too rough because I want to maintain this consistency. I want to maintain this speed for a lifetime. So I'm not going to bite too much off of my plate. I'm not going to order too much. And then when it gets in front of me, I cannot eat what I ordered because it wasn't even for you to order it. That's what's happening to us as business owners. It's happened to me.
Wow.
I'm going to do cakes. I'm going to do cupcakes. I'm going to do dessert trays. I'm going to do fruit trays. I'm going to go into chefing. I'm going to also do cake pops. Biting too much on your plate. Don't order everything all at once. Write it down. Stop ordering everything off the menu. It looks good, doesn't it? Cake pops, they're cute. But am I going to order it on my plate? No, because I know my menu that God has given me.
Yeah.
Come on, Brand.
That's great. I mean, I think the biggest thing is like, can you digest what you've already learned how to eat?
Come on.
Before you try to add new items to your plate, right? You're still digesting the new thing you just got on your plate. Then to try to add someone else's item from their plate or from the buffet of a visual of all the things that are out there that you could do, right? I think that's when it comes to, like, when I said earlier, what is the end in mind? Because when your end is in mind, you always go back to the purpose of your business, the purpose of why you're doing this. Because, like, you stop trying to chase the next hot thing, the next exciting thing. You're like in your lane, and your lane is exciting.
You're on it. You're on it. Like that's on my paper next. That's why I'm like scared. Like, get out of my closet and get out of off my paper.
You already been on my paper.
Because we didn't even listen. Newsflash. We didn't even. This was like not even planned. We showed up. I was like, really? Seriously? Okay. Yeah. So that's what's called. That's called divine purpose. That's divine order. But I like what Brandy is saying there. You know, stop trying to chew here, chew there, bite here, bite there. Guys, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that as humans, first of all, and then we gotta stop it as business owners, because it really becomes bad when you're in business for yourself and you're trying to eat everything that's on. Really, technically, not even on your plate, but you ordered it all to eat. Okay, let us say that. But if we want to dine with purpose, if we want to dine with wealth, if we want to dine with success, okay, if we want to dine with commitment, consistency, then there's have to be some form of balance on my plate. I got a plate right in front of me. If I put too much on this plate, I can't no longer hold it. It becomes heavy. It begins to tilt. So I got to make sure that whatever's on my plate, God designed to be there. Whatever's on your plate, make sure you check in upstairs and say, did you put this here? Give me some discernment there. Give me a sign that is what's on my plate supposed to be there? Or does it just look good for me to eat? But once I digest it, what's going to happen? Once I chew it, is it going to taste good as it looks?
Wow.
Because it wasn't designed for me. How did God design your business plate? And are you eating too much on your plate to really love your business? I can't love somebody if I got too much going on in my life. I can't love them right. If I got this and this going on, I got to do this, I got to do that. I'm missing the boat. I'm missing that target. I can't even love them right because I'm so worried about everything else that I'm trying to chew. So you got to make sure, all right, that you ask yourself, what do I need on my business plate? Cup of cake? I'm not going to do it all. I'm going to stay true to my plate. Just because someone else is making 17-layer wedding cakes and Brandy, listen, that's good. You go on there. I'll sit them there for you. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little pink slip. Go on over there. Because I know my niche. I'm not going to get mad. No, I'm confident in my business. You got to know what's on your business plate. That's how we start loving our business. Go ahead, Brandy.
I was going to say, too, what I liked about what you said was like God designed the plate. So that's very spiritual, right? So not even to be super deep, but just to understand what your plate can hold. It requires a relationship with God that's very intimate, right? So now you're talking about the creator of your business. And I think I love the scripture when they were asking, like, you know, Lord, where are you from? Like, where's the kingdom of God? And he said, it's within you. I love that because everything that God designed for us to produce is already inside of us. And it requires him to bring it into manifestation in the earthly realm. And I don't think we pray enough about his God-given plan, right? Because the world has so many plans. It's like, oh, you want to start a baking company? Here are all the blueprints of a baking company. Oh, you want to start a car detail shop? Here are all the blueprints of a car detail shop. But we're talking about a God-ordained business, right? So this means that it has to bring God glory, right? And we can't always understand in our minds how God gets glory from how we run our business. And that's how we become number one in a business that we never knew would take off. Is because we start asking God for strategy.
That's huge. Wow.
About how he wants this business to change the entire industry. Because it's almost like he is in an industry that no one thought he could be in. You have like brought God into business in the business world, and that other people aren't even thinking or praying or seeking him about direction. So how could you be second or third or fourth or fifth when he is the creator of the entire industry?
That is huge. Now that right there got me. Because, and that's why Beyond the Batter, always goes back to, you know, we want our business. If you're a part of this movement, we are people that want our business to be blessed by God. Yes, we're in business, yes, but we want our business to be blessed, to be anointed, all right? To Absolutely. Make sure that people know that, listen, yes, I'm a business owner, yes, but I want my business to have that blessed feeling with it. Yeah. When they call your business name, they go, "Ooh, that's that business over there. That's some anointing coming from that business." We want that, all right? So the next thing that is on my paper here that I wrote some notes down earlier. We got to be able to always make sure that we date our business, that we make a proposal, get on one knee and tell your business what you want from it. Tell your business what brought you closer to wanting to open the business, to wanting to start the business plan. What brought you there? What brought you to that one knee to say, I'm ready for this commitment? And then last, get ready to walk down the aisle with your business. See, when you walk down the aisle and you're ready to meet either your bride or your what, groom, you're going to be happy. That moment is, you can't wait. You're getting dressed, you're getting prepped. Get ready to marry your business. But
that makes me think about covenant too.
Yes. It's the covenant. You gotta build a solid covenant. Because when I walk down the aisle, and I'm gonna refer back to when I got married, when I walked down the aisle, I was so happy. I could not, contain myself. I was like, whoo, I'm about to make this big moment. I'm about to really, really marry this person. We're this committed. Start thinking that about your business. I'll take it even a little further and start doing that with yourself. Marry you, because you need that confidence. Date yourself. Get to know you. Connect the dots with you, so that when it's time to connect the dots with your business, when it's time to date your business, when it's time to get on that one knee and propose to your business, when it's time to marry and make covenant with your business, then it's no looking back. We're out of that season of divorce in our business. No, we want that to be at an all-time low. We're out of that season, guys. we're in the season of loving ourselves and loving the business that we want to work, period. That's it. That's what loving your business is. Staying committed, making sure you're connecting those dots, building that relationship so it can be solid, finding your niche. Love what Brandy said tonight about not trying to get these puzzle pieces fitting that don't belong. We got to start doing some homework here. We got to start saying, how can I love my business? Brand, go ahead.
I was going to say, I like the covenant part because it makes me think about, when we were talking about like God is a part of it, right? God doesn't allow any other covenant to come into place, right? So if he feels like you would get into a situation where your attention, right? Because he's about relationship too. So if your attention and your drive and your passion and your focus doesn't come from a place of your relationship with him, where he's taught you who you are, and then he flows through you into your business, then now you're beginning to have a relationship with your business that doesn't include him. And I feel like the Lord is leading me there because I feel like sometimes we have a desire to be with God when we need something in our business to work, or we need money to work for our lives, or we need something. But as soon as we get into business, we lose we lose that prayer life. We lose that focus on needing God. We lose that. And now the business is all that we need, and it's all that we talk about, and it's all that we adore. And God gets jealous of that. And then you begin to lose yourself in that relationship. So when she said marriage, that's the first thing I thought about is like, it's a covenant with God.
It's a covenant.
You and your business are coming together to bring glory to God on earth. You're coming together to say, God has given me a gift and it has produced this business. And now people will be able to see that he is alive and that he is well and that he loves his people. Because we are fruitful. And now we're able to bless others because we have an overflow of abundance.
Come on.
During the pandemic last year was my best year.
Come on.
Last year was my best year ever in revenue, ever.
Yes.
And it was the hardest year for our country, for tons of people and tons of family, for us health-wise and financially with jobs. But in the kingdom of God, there is no pandemic. In the kingdom of God, there is no recession. When you are walking in purpose, it's eternal. Destiny is eternal. So before earth was even here, your destiny was already written. So how can someone alter something now that they weren't there to create?
Come on. See, that's where we have to connect. That's where the dots connect. It's almost like doing those when I was a kid, those coloring book connect the dots. You can't start at 5 if you haven't. You can't, guys. You can't. So the thing is, that's why Brandy and I sat down and thought about what are we really going to talk about? Yeah, it's Love Week. Yeah, Yeah, but let's go with that because we need to love our business. We need to learn how to love it, but we need to love it forever. Oh, that's where the covenant comes in. You see, when you build a covenant, you're building a solid ground. Nothing on that covenant can shake or deter you and get you pulled so far away that you think that's the end. I don't need this covenant. No, it's designed for you to stay here. Your purpose. When I think about my cupcakes, when she thinks about her trucking, when people think about their business, that's your covenant. I'm not going to break the covenant with cup of cake. Now, does that mean that I will be the primary person that always bake? No. But God gave me the vision. So you got to make sure that your covenant with your business stays solid. You can't be going out here talking about, and here's the, God's talking to me now. Don't go out here talking down on your own business. That's covenant. Yeah. Would you do that with your mate? No, I hope not. Hope you wouldn't be out here just, I'm really getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of their mess. I'm just about out. I'm just about to chuck the deuce. No. We protect our covenant. We protect what we love. So thank you. Don't talk down on your own business. That's not the business confidence that we're teaching you about tonight. So first things first, build your confidence as the business owner. Ask yourself, have I fallen out of love with my business, or have I failed in love with my business? What is your drive? What is your niche? Have you been consistent with your business? Have you been trying to connect those pieces that don't quite fit? Maybe that's the reason why you're falling out of love with your business. Brandy, I thought about too, when you break covenant, when people break covenant, usually it's because they think the other side is greener. Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks good. So I'm going to try to taste that. I'm going to try to get that. And then once they get it and it's not
what they thought.
It's not what you think. So you got to stay true to your business and your passion. I wanted to hit on keep the spark going.
Yeah.
Keep that spark going. Whatever got you there, keep that same energy. Keep the spark going.
Yeah.
Say, I don't care if you're tired. Sometimes I am mentally drained. I'm a teacher by day. I'm mentally drained sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's no way that I can make this order. And then I say, well, no, I got to have that same spark. I might have to go to a song that, peps me up today. I might have to do something that gets me in that mood.
Absolutely.
Keep the spark going.
And put up the things that remind you of where you came from.
I like that.
In business, we overcome so much. Constantly keep those things that you have already overcome before you. Wow. So when you get to those times, you're like, oh, I just feel defeated. You look back and say, man, look how far I've come. Look at when I just didn't even know how to do an LLC. And I've established the LLC already. Oh, I remember the times I didn't know I needed an EIN number to open a bank account. Now my bank account has $100,000 in it.
Come on.
It's like, remember the times that you've come from so that you can see how God's hand has been moving over your business the whole time and how he's been affirming you.
The whole time.
Because sometimes there's seasons when you feel like you can't hear anything, like you don't know which way to go. Like, God, are you pivoting me? Like, is there something more you want me to do? And he's like, no, just stay steady. Just remember what I did the last time. Remember what I said the last time.
That's huge, Brandy. I go to I'm looking at my phone, 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient. That's the first thing it says.
Yep.
When you love somebody, you're patient. Love is kind. Love is kind. We got to be kind to our business. It does not envy. We're not looking to our right and our left. We're not envying the person over there because that looks better or it appears to be better. It does not boast. We don't think that we are everything and the only thing out here. No, we have confidence, okay? But we're humble. We don't have that arrogance. We don't boast. We have confidence and we are humble about our business. It is not proud. Goes back to that arrogance. We don't have that arrogant spirit following us. Are we confident? Yes. But we don't want to have that arrogant spirit attached to our business. It does not dishonor others. My. I see this all the time. People getting on social media, don't go to this business. Don't go there because I had a bad experience. Guys, let the experience be the person from the person's opinion. Keep that to them, okay? I don't like to do business like that because, like I told Brandy before, and I think I said this last week, when it comes to the cupcake world, with any type of food, people have different taste buds, different palates. What's one person's liking may not be another. So we don't want to do that either. We don't want to have that dishonoring, all right, mentality. It is not self-seeking. We want to impact others with our business. It is not easily angered. Just because someone says something about us, let it roll off your shoulders. Keep going. Keep the dream alive. Keep focus. It keeps no records of wrongs. I'm telling you guys, when you dive into this scripture, 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, it keeps no records of wrongs. Yeah, that might not have worked, but we're not going to keep record of. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to find what God really wants out of this business. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Go in love. Go in peace with your business. Let people see the God in you. Let that lead you. Because I'm going to tell you what the whisper is going to start being about when you let God lead you. Man, I don't know what. Listen, that woman right there or that man, I don't know what happened to them, but they got God all over them. Man, I picked up those cupcakes. Man, I went to that trucking company and I applied for that job. Man, that lady had God all over her. That man had God all over him. It begins to become a thing that when people see you, when people order the product from you or the service, they're going to see oil attached all to it. It always protects, always trusts, always hope, always perseveres. It always protect. I'm going to protect my business. That's my baby. It always trusts. I'm going to put my trust in God to make sure that I'm not going to look to my left and my right. I'm not going to deter from what God has called me to do. Always hope. I'm going to hope for the best. I'm going to stay firm to what God promised me. I'm going to plant my feet on solid ground as a business owner, and I'm going to make sure that I don't fall short of believing what God has for me. And I'm always going to persevere. Those days, you might be in this day today, when you feel like throwing the towel in, when you feel like giving up. I've had bad days. I've had good days. But one thing stayed true. It's the way my God loves me. How can you give up that quick in the game when you know that your maker didn't make a mistake on you and your maker designed you to do what you're doing?
That's good.
So the give up game, trash it. And begin to embrace the perseverance game. That's what we need. This goes in relationships, guys. Now I'm telling you, we'd have been on this an hour, but I always get kind of warm when I get in my zone. It goes for relationships. It goes for loving yourself. Stop giving up on you. You teach people how to treat you by the way you love yourself.
Wow.
You teach people how to love your business by the way you love your business.
This is true.
So we gotta begin to think and to operate in that business confidence as entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
We gotta be able to put one foot in front of the other and say, God, this is my season. It may not look like it. We're in a pandemic. God, I don't know what's going on. I got $2 in my account.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. Keep your eyes focused and centered on him.
Yep.
Brandy, I said last week, I told, and I wanted to touch bases and touch on this again from last week. I cleaned up crap for almost 2 years to make ends meet. Can't nobody that meet me tell me that I'm an arrogant person. I cleaned up poop to get to where I'm at.
Come on now.
So don't let nobody tell you you cannot do it. I cleaned around toilets. I did people's laundry because my drive and my passion was there to succeed.
Yep.
Did I know that was my purpose? No. Do I like to clean? Yes. But I said, God, as long as you are in this car with me, I'm going to drive and I'm going to get there.
And that's the season.
I wasn't thinking about cupcakes.
Nope.
I was thinking
the season.
about the next dollar brand. I was thinking about y'all. I was thinking about I need to feed my child.
Yep.
Now I'm telling you guys, I'm going to get and tap into you guys. I'm going to, because I've been where some of you been. I had $5 to my name. Let's get real here.
Yep.
Let's take off the earrings. Okay, let's take off all of this stuff. I had $5 to my name. I remember it because I remember the feeling behind it. It weakened me.
Yes.
It made me vulnerable. I had to be transparent. I had to ask people to do things for me.
That's good.
But was I too good to do what I needed to do at that time? No.
No.
Because I knew I had love for my child. Do you see where I'm going with this? My passion, my love was for my child and for me to get where I'm going.
That's good.
I had love attached to the end.
That's so good.
I had love attached to the assignment.
That's it.
We're all on an assignment, but we cannot. Did I walk around with low confidence? No.
No. Because what you do doesn't define your identity.
Thank you. It doesn't define. I hear all the time, and this is where God has taken me. This is really where God is taking me right now. He's shifting me right now in this particular minute, this moment. I hear all the time where people say, I gotta have this, that, and the third to make sure that I love me. Woo!
Wow.
I gotta make sure I messed up in life, so that's why my confidence is not where it's at. Who told you that the next person beside you looked like what they've been through? Could it be that they just built their confidence a little bit different?
Wow.
You got to start remembering and training your mind to think past what you see. If we keep seeing that I'm making $5 off of this cupcake every week and nothing's happening, we're going to forget the assignment that we're on. If I saw the toilet back then, guys, I cleaned toilets, floors with I wish I had a towel. I cleaned it with a towel like this. But that $5, it made me hungry. I had to find something quick. God broke me in that moment.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's what he does.
He made me a great entrepreneur based on that moment.
Wow.
He didn't tell me right at that moment, Brand and viewers, that you're going to be making cupcakes and you're when you look back, you're not even going to believe that was you. No, if he would have showed me what he had for me, I would have thought I was too good to scrub the toilet. He couldn't show me what was at the end of my assignment. He had to keep me planted. He had to break me before he molded me back together. So you got to understand, what is your purpose? Why do you love what you do? What drives you daily to do what you do?
Yeah.
What drives you daily to walk in your calling and to serve? That's it, Brand. I'm telling you, I had to say that. I think that's going to bless someone.
I think that's vital, because everybody has a story of how they were built up.
Yes.
That's the foundation of like what built your character. I mean, humility are those times when you were young, when you thought you should have the nice cars and the nice stuff and all the fancy stuff to impress people and to show them that you're making it, because really you don't have the confidence yet. It's just stuff to make you feel like you are more accomplished, because you really are having an inner battle with where you feel like God has called you to be and where you really are in that moment. But God is really just pruning us.
Oh my gosh.
He's really just pruning us in that season. When I waited tables for people that had $2,000 checks for one night of dinner with their friends, driving Mercedes and fancy cars, and I'm leaving there with food stains all over my body because I waited tables for 4 years of my life trying to figure out what my next move was, what I was going to do next. Or when I first got my real estate license as a waitress, I remember someone literally telling me, like, that's the worst career to go into. Like, why would you choose that? We're in the middle, right? It's like you have to go through those hard lessons. You have to do the hard stuff. I didn't want to wait tables.
Come on.
I felt like I was better than that. I felt like I was better than waiting tables, right? I felt like I was like, I deserve to have a great job. Right. And then I talked myself into a really great internship. But it was there when I realized that I did not have everything that I thought I needed, that I thought I had to do the job.
That's huge. And I want to say, you hit on something. You said, I have to do this work before I do that one. That's that connecting that number 1 to 2 before you go to 3 and 4. People look at the end result a lot.
Yeah. And how do I treat the waitress now when I drive up to that same restaurant?
Come on.
In my BMW truck. Now I'm the person that I was waiting on.
Come on.
Now I can take my business there and spend $1,500 on a check.
Come on.
And now how do I treat the person that's serving me, who was once in my shoes? How do I bless them now coming from that place? And I think that's the part that changes you, right? That's the part where how do you go to a restroom now and behave? Do you go in there like you just don't care? Or do you think about the person that has to come in this bathroom and do the job that you once did?
I'm telling you, Brand, and many people don't even know that about me. I'm being transparent. They probably say, no way. Absolutely not. You did not. Yeah. And I've always had
this nothing wrong with doing it.
It's nothing wrong. I always had this humbleness about me. What's funny is that, and we're going to close in just a second, but what's funny is that now that I see janitors, and people like that, I always I value them, and I value that service because I've been there. I've been where they were. And I'm going to tell you this, let's be clear, they make some good money. So if you ever go into janitorial service for yourself, that's a good business. But, God had to bring me, he had to bring me from that. But let's be clear, if God shows us everything that he's going to do for us, we wouldn't act right. You wouldn't know how to act. You wouldn't even act right. You probably wouldn't even talk to him every day.
You would sabotage it.
Yeah, you would sabotage the relationship. So you have to remember, and we're going to close, to stay connected to God first.
Yeah.
Second, build the relationship with yourself. Make sure you're loving you. Okay. Then ask yourself, are you in love or out of love with your business?
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself that. I know it sounds like, oh, no, I want to ask. You got to ask yourself that.
Yeah.
And then you need to make sure that you find your niche. Find your niche.
So
Next,
good.
make sure that you stay consistent. Inconsistent behavior leads to disaster. It
Yes.
leads to my business cannot flourish and cannot grow to its level that it needs to because I'm inconsistent. Okay. Have that tunnel vision. Don't see who's here and who's there. Have that tunnel vision. The only one you need to be talking to is really yourself and God. You need to be building a relationship with him so that you can build a relationship with everybody else the right way.
So good.
And then stop fitting the puzzle pieces where they don't belong.
Wow.
You got people out here trying to flip pancakes and make them into crepes that God didn't even told you to do that. That's why nobody's paying attention. See, I'm gonna hit on some toes, but I'm sorry. I'm walking in my purpose. You know, you got to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. And the only way to get you to where you belong in business is getting down and dirty with yourself, journaling, being transparent, and saying, God, what do I need to change about me so that I can become the best business owner that I can be? We have enjoyed you tonight, guys. We really, this is our first lesson for Beyond the Banner. Listen, with everything, I want you to keep this in mind because I keep it in mind. And I'm pretty sure Brandy and our tech guy, Lance, with everything, it takes time. We know that this is our season of formulating where we're going. All right. We're just generating viewers now. God is building and growing this Beyond the Banner to where it needs to be. Okay. So we know that everything is not going to be perfect. Sometimes we're going to probably have to use bathroom and click off the camera and, hey, we be real. We're just going to keep it real with you. But we also want you to know that we're here because we love people. We're here because we want to share the news and share what has gotten us to our level, all right, in our business. Do I have 75,000 followers? No, but are my followers organic? Yes. See the difference? Do I have our established relationships with my followers? Absolutely. So you got to make sure that you are staying connected and that you are loving your business. Brandy, do you have anything to say?
I'm so glad to be here. I'm looking forward to just continuing to do Beyond the Banner. It's been exciting tonight. I've learned tons of stuff. I've wrote things down about consistency is key, right? And I just want to leave with this. It's easy to post a lot of quotes. It's easy to post a lot of things that you're pretending to be. But who you really are and what you really can do and what you actually are doing in your life is what impacts people for real.
I got to stop you there.
That's
Listen,
good. Yeah.
I always said to myself, and I always promised myself, if I'm going to go live, it's going to be me.
Yeah.
You're not going to ever see fakeness and, I got to get, this is Tamika Troxler. This is Brandy Baker. Yeah. I'm not going to ever not be authentic. And I think that's what we're missing. We're missing that. People are craving authentic behavior. So I'm always going to be here like this. Yeah. I don't care if I made $1 million. This is me. Yeah. This is who I am. So, I think Brandy, that was a huge point you mentioned there.
I think we're leaving people with something, and I think they're building something new, and they're going to establish their businesses and their presence and their branding. I just feel like it's very vital for the people that are closest to you to say the same thing about you that the people on social media perceive you to be. And that's how you can transform lives and transform everybody.
Absolutely.
Because that's living a life of purpose.
Right. Don't let, and I'm glad that we're ending on this because it goes with confidence. Be who you are. I'm really like, what people don't notice about me, it's like, yes, I'm very conservative and I'm real poised and, very articulate and yeah. But I just like to be me.
Yeah.
My cousin knows, like, I just like to, I'm sometimes goofy. Like, I'm borderline, like cheesy. Like, I'll sit here and laugh. Like, that's
and we do this normal. This is
And
normal conversation for us.
This is our normal personality. You're not getting anything that's like, we don't get on here and say, okay, Brandy, this is what we're going to say and let's practice.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no need for
We
that. When you're just trying to get people to learn something that you are giving them, there's no need for that. So we're just wanting to love on you. We're just wanting to make sure that we are, building that relationship, excuse me, with our viewers, beyond the batter. This is beyond the batter. This is beyond the cupcakes. This is beyond the baking. I'm going to always have people on. I'm going to invite other guests on to, share their expertise on their business. You're going to see a whole lot of things, and we're super excited. I want to invite our tech guy back on. He did a phenomenal job tonight. Because Brandy and I, and people that I work with, you guys know, technology, nah. We need
Lance.
Lance.
So he's really like backstage too. That's the funny part,
right? We're working it out. Okay, this is what we're building our team. Well, we appreciate you tonight. This is our first real night. All right, going live. We got the Beyond the Batter logo going on, and we did a lot of behind the scenes things this week to get here, and it's only going to build. It's only going to grow. We're going to have a lot of good topics. What we want you guys to do, if you don't mind, is always put in the comment section, what do you want us to talk about? You can either follow us all on Facebook, and hey, inbox us. This is what we want you guys to touch on next week. We will always sit down with each other and, formulate a plan as to what we can come up with for the topic. We're going to be on every Tuesday at 7. You see, we stay on for a long time. That's just for our viewers to come on and get a chance to hear us. This is recorded, so you will be able to play it back. And look out for us on YouTube soon. Tuesdays at 7 p.m., but we're hitting YouTube soon, and it's going to be awesome. Stay connected, stay humble, stay blessed, and be about your business. Peace out. See you soon.